On my community post earlier this week, I asked you guys if you were interested in hearing my weight loss journey, and overwhelmingly, you guys said yes. So yeah, I'm just going to share with you guys, how did I lose 150 pounds in 1 year? Well, first things first is that I don't truly know what my heaviest weight was. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't know what my heaviest weight was. I can tell you my heaviest recorded weight, and I'm really embarrassed and ashamed to say it. And the reason why I don't know my heaviest weight is because I didn't weigh myself, because again, I was ashamed. I was embarrassed. But here we go. So in January 2021, I had to take a DOT physical for a job, and my weight was taken then. And yeah, it's embarrassing, but my heaviest recorded weight was 333 pounds. And to put things into perspective, I am 5'4", 5'5" on a good day, and a 35 BMI puts you in the severely obese category, if I'm not mistaken. A 40 BMI puts you in the morbidly obese category. And at my heaviest, being 5'4" and 333 pounds, I'm gonna assume that I gained another 20 pounds before I actively started losing weight. So at 350 pounds, being a 5'4" woman, my BMI was a 60. So I was not going to live my full life unless I made drastic changes, which is what I ended up doing ultimately. So fast forward to July of 2022, I had to take a PE class in order to graduate college. For those of you who don't know, I graduated from the University of Georgia, and just to turn around 6 months later to become a truck driver. It is what it is, but yes, I needed to take a PE class to graduate college. And being as heavy as I was, the only thing I could realistically do was walk. So thankfully, there was a walking class I could take. And I remember the first day of class, we had to do an assessment, and shout out to my PE instructor if she's watching this video, because she was really nice. She was very helpful. She was very patient with me, because I did struggle a lot in the beginning just to walk. Man, the first day of class, we had to walk a mile around the track. I just remember being in so much pain from walking that mile that, man, I think that was just the wake-up call for me, because since taking that class, I was never the same person. Like, I remember how, prior to that class, I was just, very sedentary. I barely walked 3,000 steps a day. I ate close to 5,000 calories a day. I'm just keeping it real with you guys. It was mostly junk food. It was mostly fast food, very, very processed foods. I hardly ever ate whole foods. And then since taking that class, I went from, being sedentary, eating mostly fast food, to walking 15,000 steps a day, eating lean meats, eating vegetables, cooking, because I never cooked when I was at my heaviest. I always ate out. I just completely did a lifestyle change from taking that class, and that's really how I lost the weight. I pretty much counted calories because I used my Fitness Pal, and I walked 15,000 steps a day or more on average to lose the weight. And that's really the only exercise I did, because I didn't want to put myself in extreme pain like you see on these toxic weight loss shows like The Biggest Loser. I didn't want to deprive myself, which is, again, what you see on TV, on shows like The Biggest Loser. So, people like Julian Michaels, people like Bob Harper, they should really be ashamed of themselves for putting, severely obese people through torture, through pain, to lose weight and depriving them, because those people were probably eating 800 calories a day because they were losing, 10, 20 pounds a week. That is ridiculous. And I get that, losing 150 pounds in a year is a lot of weight to lose in a year, but I feel like I did it in the most healthiest way that I could. But like I said, I focused on satiation and satisfaction, because weight loss is really simple. It really, really is, but it's not easy. In fact, obesity, in my opinion, is very much rooted in mindset, is rooted in psychology, is rooted in addiction. And until you can, change your mindset and potentially acknowledge that, if you're 300 plus pounds, you're more than likely a food addict, you'll lose the weight, because you're only going to want to lose weight when you want to lose weight. So really what helped me change my mindset was education. I watched a bunch of obesity documentaries. I watched a bunch of weight loss journeys on YouTube. So videos on the Truly channel, I watched those videos. And, at the time while I was losing the weight, I felt like I was in a deep state of denial. I was ignorant, and educating myself on obesity ultimately saved my life. I used to ask myself, why am I this way? Why am I 350 pounds? Why why am I morbidly obese? You know, I don't want to die young. I don't want my BMI to be 60. Like, how can I fix this? How can I change this? This is tragic. This is terrible. And, you know, educating myself on obesity ultimately saved my life. In addition to that, I eventually came across this YouTuber by the name of Allan Roberts. So Allan is essentially the jack of all trades. He's a YouTuber, a podcaster, a weight loss coach, a fitness influencer. He's a personal trainer. He's a best-selling weight loss author. And yeah, and I really owe a lot of my success to, you know, him and, you know, his harsh words. And, you know, he really did help me wake up, and he helped me acknowledge a lot of uncomfortable truths. You know, at the time I thought that, you know, obesity really was my genetics. It really came down to my genetics. But, you know, eventually I came to my senses and realized that it was really just poor lifestyle choices that led to me being obese over, you know, the course of many years, because I didn't start actively losing weight until I was 22 years old. So that's 22 years of poor decision making when it came to nutrition. In addition to me walking every day, watching what I ate, I also invested in Allan and Crystal's weight loss coaching services, their lifestyle coaching services. Crystal is Allan's wife, by the way. I forgot to mention. So yes, I did invest in their weight loss coaching services, and it helped me a lot too. We communicated on a daily basis, although I primarily communicated with Allan. Allan was my coach. I talked to Crystal sometimes, but it was mostly me and Allan. We had, you know, daily conversations. He called me every single week. You know, he, you know, give me advice on how to manage my hunger, how to manage my stress levels. And, you know, it was very hands-on. It was very interactive. And what I loved about working with Allan is that he was very much invested in helping me improve my health and improve my life as much as I was invested in improving my health and improving my life. So 10 out of 10, I recommend their services. They're great people. Despite what you hear and see on the internet, you know, he is a great guy. They really are out here trying to save the world, you guys. They're trying to cure obesity. And that leads me to this. So this is a health supplement right here. This right here is Normorbidity. It is a non-stimulant, non-thermogenic appetite suppressant. It helped me manage my hunger. It helped me manage my stress levels. I got better sleep while taking this product, and you know, it ultimately helped a lot during my weight loss journey. I took this for about 6 months straight, and I need to start taking it again more consistently. But yes, this helped tremendously. I recommend it. It's about $35. You can get this on Amazon. You can get this on the Ambrosia website. You can also get it at the vitamin shop. Yeah, they have it everywhere. But yeah, this is the truth right here. And shameless plug, your girl is looking for a sponsor, man. If I could get Ambrosia to sponsor this channel, man, look, that would just completely change my life. Because this is a trucking channel. Obesity obviously affects the trucking industry. 85% of truck drivers are obese. Really 90%, but I digress. But yes, I feel like everybody who is struggling with their weight, they can definitely benefit from this product. In addition, I've recently started taking this product right here. So this right here is Alchemy, and this is for blood sugar regulation, glucose support. So if you're somebody that, you know, suffers from PCOS, diabetes, type 2 diabetes, this could help you potentially, you know. But yeah, like I said, you know, your girl is looking for a sponsor. I love these products. I love Ambrosia products. They also have great protein powders. Look at me, I'm dropping stuff. But yes, Allan Roberts, his wife Crystal Roberts, Mark Lobliner, Mike Rashid, and I'm sure other people, they are the genius masterminds behind these products. So yes, in summary, I lost the weight by, you know, eating less, moving more, worked on my mindset, and I invested in health supplements. That's pretty much it. I know it's not the most glamorous weight loss journey in the world because, you know, like I said, I didn't deprive myself. I didn't put myself through pain. You shouldn't put yourself through extreme hunger or extreme pain while losing the weight. And to all the truckers out there who are struggling with their weight, understand this. Yes, we work 12, 14-hour shifts in a day. We work long hours. But remember, the average obese person lives 20 years less than the average person of a healthy, normal weight. So you don't have time to not exercise. So yes, shout out to Allan, shout out to Crystal, shout out to Mark. Microsheet, the Ambrosia Collective, looking for a sponsor. That's my weight loss journey. You know, it's all about, you know, eating less, moving more, change your mindset. And yeah, if you enjoy this video, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. I'm Tasia Woods, and I'll see you next time.